Hey folks, in today's video I'm going to show you a what's in my bag with a difference. Other than being a different bag itself, the kit I'm carrying is really different. This is for the final trip that I'm taking for 2017. Let's take a look. Warning, viewer discretion is advised. If you suffer from severe gas after watching this video, the quickest treatment is to check out the links in the caption below. A less orthodox but also effective method is to just go out and shoot with what you already own. Okay folks, before we jump into this, sign up to my mailing list. I'll send you my free guide to portraiture, and I've got some more free bonuses coming for mailing list subscribers later in this year. And if you go to my workshops page, you can see where I'm heading in the world. Maybe I'll be heading to your part of the world soon. So this what's in my bag is different for a number of reasons. First of all, it's a much more stylish bag than I usually travel with, but also I'm only taking one. Often when I'm traveling, I'll have one or two bags dedicated to camera gear and a separate laptop bag that gives me room to expand my kit for carry-on because I don't like to check my stuff in. Now, I know you might say this is still not a tiny bag, but this is the full-size backpack that I often take. It'll take a full laptop and a bunch of gear. That's the Manfrotto PL230. I'll put links to everything we're talking about in the caption below. And this is my go-to roller bag. This is the Think Tank Roller Derby. 4 wheels, spins great. I replaced the wheels and handle and it's been going strong after multiple trips around the world. But I can tell you, this gets checked to be weighed reasonably often. This gets checked slightly less, but still pretty often. This kind of bag, in my experience, very rarely does, because it just looks like a stylish duffel bag that people might have clothes in. For that reason alone, it's worth taking this along and putting it onto my shoulder. So let's take a look at what's inside. I think you're going to be astounded by how much fits in here. Now, let's do this one by one. I actually put my fleece jacket in here just to show you that I've still got room to expand my kit. I'm not actually going to be taking that. I'm heading to South America, Peru and Chile, and it's not going to be chilly at this time of year. Where to begin? Let's take a look at these guys. Anyone recognize those? That's 4 spare batteries for my DJI Mavic. That's the Platinum Pro. I love it. I just got that one. Both the Mavics are great, but that one is extra great, nice and quiet. Controller and the phone I use for it. So that is because I'm doing the Sony a7R Mark III on this trip. And I have to say, second disclaimer, there seems to be nothing more divisive in photography talk these days than Sony. If you're a Sony lover, so many people are blind to any faults it might have. Sony haters can't see any of the good things going on. I try to be impartial about it. I'm doing my final field tested review for the year, same as when I did the Fuji GFX or the Nikon D850 or whatever else. I like to take a full dedicated kit and really put it through its paces in the field. Not a day or two of testing, not a contrived test just for that purpose. Really go in depth. For the D850, I had it for almost a month in Iceland in all conditions, and that's when you're going to find issues. So that's what I'm going to be doing with the a7R Mark III. So please save me the comments I always get on any video about Sony about, oh my God, he's finally jumping ship and he's going to Sony. It's so boring. I review cameras. Here we are. Okay, general stuff I'm taking. Bose headphones. They're the Quiet Comfort 35s. Gotta have hard drives. So that's a lacy rugged drive, USB adapter. If you're using USB-C like a MacBook Pro, the latest one, you're gonna need one of them. Check out the video I did a while ago comparing about 20. A couple of, whoops, lucky they're SSDs, Samsung SSDs. That's why I use SSDs, because I'm clumsy as hell. The Rode Videomic Pro Plus, shotgun mic. Rode, the Rode Link wireless mics. The Zendure maximum size battery pack that you can fly with. That one's got 4 ports on it for charging so much stuff. The Sony a7R Mark III with battery grip. Another Sony a7R Mark III with battery grip. a intervalometer for it. I'm going to be doing some cool time lapses as part of this with these guys. So this is going to be handy. Unfortunately, it seems like they've disabled the apps that they had on earlier ones where you could install an intervalometer. So external one. Filters, NDs and polarizers. Let's get into some of the fun stuff. The 90mm macro from Sony, absolutely stunning lens. The 70-200 f2.8, another absolute beast of a lens. This is the 24-70 2.8. This is the 85 1.4 G Master. This is the 12-24 f4 Sony lens. Why am I taking so many? Well, for the same reason. When I travel with my Nikon stuff, I have a whole bunch of lenses and whatnot, so when I test something like the D850, I can use Primo glass and really see what the sensor can do. So I wanted the same for the Sony. The GoPro Hero 6, love this guy with the touchscreen and the screen so you can see your actual composition. So often, like this one, I would be just framing it up and then not really sure if I was getting the decent frame. So I'll be taking this one along. I can put that in the hot shoe. I can put it onto all kinds of different stuff to get another vantage point. Then the flash, I don't even know what model this one is. I just asked Sony for one that had all the capabilities, including high-speed sync and TTL and that kind of thing. This is the HVL F43M. I'll also be taking along, which will easily fit in here, but I haven't actually packed it. I'll throw that into the final picture though. Some Pocket Wizards and standard flashes because I'm going to be doing a bunch of portrait shoots. Actually, so that I'm not accused of not showing it, Pocket Wizards +3s, they're the triggers I'll be using, and some basic simple flashes. These are the kind that I teach with in my Take Control of the Light and Off-Camera Flash Guide. I'll use one Pocket Wizard on camera, one on the flash itself, and then slave the other two. So I should say what I'm actually doing on this trip. One, I'm scouting out a future tour for Chile, tying up some loose ends for next year's Peru tour, and I have about 4 portrait assignments that I am going to shoot and a little project that I'm shooting outside of Santiago in Chile. So across them, I'm really going to be able to put these, through their paces. Then we've also got my 15-inch MacBook Pro. I think that's it. That'll do. And then in the front here, I have a spare little GoPro and a bunch of batteries. That one's still empty, still room in top. I will be taking luggage, so I'll probably put all of my chargers and stuff in there. So it's not a tiny kit, it's an expensive kit, I appreciate that, but still 2 bodies, 5 lenses, the drone, it's not over the top for me, and to be able to take that all along in one bag, I think is really great. By the way, this is a companion weekender bag, full leather out of Germany, gorgeous. I've got that, their little weekender, and also a a little messenger bag as well. Really, really sweet gear. So that's it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I will also be taking along the Sony A7R Mark II that I'm currently filming on, so that at times when I might be shooting, say, a festival and I want the 70-200 on this and a wider angle zoom on this or a prime on this, and I want something else to be filming me other than the GoPro, having the third Sony one is great. Yes, I could take D5, D850, something like that, but then I need to take a whole new range of lens system as well. So this is the kit as it's going to be. I'm not suggesting for what you shoot that this is going to be the suitable kit. Of course, these guys aren't, as I'm filming this, actually available to purchase just yet. So thank you to Sony North America for loaning these to me with no conditions at all. It should be really great. I'm really pumped for this trip. As I said, it's going to be my final trip for 2017 before I head back to Australia for the holiday period and New Year's. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing lots of photos and behind the scenes videos over at Instagram. That's _Matt Granger. Facebook, just /Matt Granger. Snapchat is get your gear out. So get involved, make sure you turn on notifications because I do share a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and all of those videos, they only last a day, so you want to get in there. Let me know any questions or comments you have. If you have any of this gear, then feel free to share your thoughts on how you've found it. And yeah, I hope you found this interesting. It might be the first time I'm taking only mirrorless equipment on a trip where I'm doing, professional work for clients. So it should be a fun one. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you soon.